I'm kind of a combination of a scientist, a little bit of an engineer. I work in an engineering college at Cornell University. So I do things a lot with fluids, hydrology, things with heat, but also those things and how they relate to rock mechanics and geomechanics. So together, those kind of different fields, I'm all within there. With these sensors, I'm very much learned from ocean drilling, all of the bits and bobs that go into these things. Learned a lot about being creative and building an observatory, taking things off the shelf, building things to be able to do this types of science that we do. So I think earth scientists and geologists are pretty remarkable, creative thinkers. They can see a thin section, a little tiny microscopic image of something, and they can think about the whole system. But it's really complex. And that's why we're back here after JFAST. We want to get more understanding of this small little site where there's a lot of slip. What does it really look like? A little bit more in 3D.
And for me, this was really the trigger that sort of got me thinking about this. Is when
Already from JTRACK, we have a better understanding of how a rupture comes to the shallow part of the subduction zone and how it slips through here, and how the faults and fractures accommodate that rupture. There's nothing really special about temperature itself, but we're really looking for an understanding of the hydrology. Here with temperature, we saw that you can characterize a lot about the plumbing system by having temperature at multiple depths, because we're seeing in real life inside of fault zones how these fault zones and how the hydrology responds to aftershocks, all these hydrologic processes that may be very much important in how faults slip and maybe how they are triggered and how they deform. Moving forward, I think that there are other folks, young scientists, probably have some other unique ideas of how to do this. New technologies continue to build up. But it's also inspiring some of the things that we do on land, applications beyond subduction zones, other things where we need to know some things about geology, about hydrology, about engineering, putting those things into application.